Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another Do We Still Love Her? Today we are revisiting the Nomad Ghost Town USA palette. So if you want to just hang out with me and just revisit the launch of this palette and do a look and ask the most important question, do we still love her? Keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I'm doing well. I had a really nice day at work. And lately at work, I have just been feeling, I would like to say down in the dumps if I am being quite honest. And one of the reasons is I think I'm just an old school teacher. I'm just gonna touch up a little bit right here. I'm just old school. Like all this computer stuff and just having to do everything the same way as everybody else is just driving me nuts. Like I am a creative and unfortunately I feel like so much of that has been taken away from teachers that it's really sad. Just all the nuances that make teachers who they are. I just feel like in education, they're just trying to streamline everyone and everything to be the same. And I could go on and on and on about it. But today, I used the curriculum that they're asking me to use. But I created some resources and found some things with the same goals that I'm teaching in the curriculum. Had the kids moving around. We didn't use any computers today. I am so done, y'all, with the computers at school. The kids, the computers are never charged. People forget them. People are losing them as they switch classes. And what really grinds my gears is that when the students are supposed to be on the program that they're supposed to be on, many of the kids are getting on Roblox, YouTube, what else? Something called Scratch. I don't know what that is. Some Scratch games. And then there's something called Soundboard where it just has like sounds. And then like kids will just be having their computers blurt out sounds. And I'm like, I am wasting so much teaching time chasing around and making sure kids don't have 50 million tabs open. I'm like, I am done with it. So what I did was I took the Chromebooks away and I'm reintroducing them with new outline expectations, and I am really happy about that and proud about it. So if anybody from work is watching, that's what I'm doing. I gotta do what is going to help the students, what's best for them, what's in their best interest, as well as my best interest and our best interest aligned. So that's what I'm doing. I'm really happy about it. I'm happy about the engagement that the kids had today, them walking around the room. We had a scavenger hunt going on. I got a vocabulary station going on, and I teach math, but you know, we still have to have that math vocabulary. So I know that's a lot. And y'all didn't ask, but I am really happy about that and I plan to continue. So let me know how you're doing in the comment section or the chat, whichever you prefer. And I'll be honest, like I wanted to film this look this morning because I'm actually going to do a cool tone blue look, and it was going to go great because on Mondays we have to wear red, white, and blue. And I just didn't get a chance to record. And I rarely feel like coming home and like doing another look, but y'all, my makeup stayed so fresh today. All I did was touch up the blush, and I really didn't even need to do that. It didn't even evaporate the way it usually does. So I was like, okay, I just have to wipe off the little eyeshadow look that I had on, which was a little basic look that I did with one of my lethal palettes that I custom created. And that came right off. Listen, I'm winning. Let me tell you what else I did. I started walking after work on the days I don't have meetings. I just walked to school for like 30 minutes. It was kind of nice outside today too, but I just chose to walk inside. Got a little sweat going, had my headphones, was listening to music, which I'm so behind on new music. So I was just thrilled about that. What else do I have going on? Carpets coming Wednesday. Like, I am out of my procrastination era and I am in my get it done era. Marky made honor roll, so there's going to be a ceremony for him. I'm just winning today. I wanted to tell y'all about this walk-in challenge I'm doing on my phone. So hold on. Let me grab my phone. I think it's called Outbreak. Okay, the Outbreak. See that? Now, my sister and I are on a team. I did one of these alone to see if I thought she would like it, because we like zombie stuff, Outbreak, Apocalypse. I don't know if you can see it, but that's me and that's Ariel. So basically, let me turn this down. So basically, what we have to do is spend our steps to make progress in the game. So real fast, we're trying to outpace this horde. So there's the horde. We've really outpaced them. They're pretty much running in place. Okay. So we outpace them and then you spend your steps. So right now I have 1,063 steps. So I'm going to spend, let me go back to where we are. I'm going to spend my steps here. It's going to advance us, but not too far. 1,000's not going to do too much. That did nothing. And then we're going to get to these friends here that we have to defeat. Sometimes it's grandmothers, but they're all zombies. So then we fight the obstacles. So basically we are doing this 50-mile challenge. I'm really enjoying this and it's really fun, but it's caused me to want to get more steps. So I usually get my 10,000 steps, but right now, let me see where I'm at, because I did that extra walk. See, I'm at 14,637, and with momming for the rest of the night, I'm definitely gonna hit 15 today. So I'm feeling really good. The scale is coming down, and yeah, y'all, let me know how you're doing. I just wanted to give you all that little update because sometimes I'm in a slump, like I really, really am. And today I felt so much better. I was like, you got this, girl. All right, so I'm letting you know you got it too. Now let's talk about what y'all came here for before y'all turn off the video. The Nomad Ghost Town USA palette came out last year, 2023, and it came out around Halloween time. And the year before that was Haunted Europe. So I didn't know how they were gonna really top that. I thought that palette was wonderful, but they did top themselves. And this actually probably was in my top 15, because I don't think I did a top 10 palettes for 2023. I think I did a top 15. I can't remember, but I know this was on the list. And I'm just gonna take this out and let you see the, what is it called? Lenticular motion. Oh, let's see, there it is. I love this. And Haunted Europe had the same thing. Just a little bit of a glare there. Let me see, turn this ring light off. I got this other light on. Well, that's not gonna do it. Okay, but I think you get the point. And you might even have the palette. So you're probably like, girl, stop. All right. I remember seeing this palette and thinking, this is the cool tone palette of my dreams, because it wasn't just browns, you know, or grays. We have cool greens, we have cool blues. And I guess I just never thought about cool tone greens, and I definitely didn't think about cool tone blues, because I'm not even really trying to think about blues. Some of these blues here, like these gray blues, and even these are really unique. I would say these are the most unique for me in my collection, because I don't really buy blue eyeshadow. I was just really thrilled with everything about this palette. Now, I would like to say that sometimes with Nomad Cosmetics, their shimmers can be hard pressed. Now, they don't do what the Odin's shimmers do to me, where you can't pick them up, at least not lately. Some of the older palettes do have that issue where they're so hard pressed that they're more difficult to pick up. But my shimmers from Nomad are not drying out. My shimmers from Odin's are drying out. So that's the one difference. So I do give these Nomad shimmers a little more grace, because they're easy for me to just kind of rough up a little bit and get the shimmers up. So we're gonna check on our palette and see how the palette is doing. Let me show it to you up close. So here you see we almost have like 3 different quads. This one's a little bit of an outlier, but I mean, who cares? And we've got like the green. So we've got like the green, the blue, and then we have like the brown. So yeah, the layout is great. We have alternating columns of shimmers and mattes. You know, I'm here for an organized layout where I don't have to think too much because I am about a life of ease. And I'm on my way there. Now, before we get into the look, I'm just gonna tell you what I have on my face, only because like the makeup stays so nice today. I was just really happy about it. For foundation, I'm wearing the Denona Myricks Yummy Skin Foundation in the shade 13N. And I really like this. I just picked this up randomly when I went to Las Vegas in December. My concealer is my usual go-to, which is Natasha Denona Color Corrector, Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom, and then the Natasha Denona Concealer. And I have on my Ben Nye Pink Powder. But y'all, I dug this out. This has been sitting probably for a year or close to a year. This is the LYS bronzer. This is in the shade No Limits. It says Harmony, No Limits Harmony. I'm not sure if No Limits is the bronzer or the name, or is Harmony the name of the bronzer or the shade. I don't know. But y'all, this is so good. Once I picked this up, I'm like, why haven't I been using this bronzer? Because it's really good. And now I'm like, ooh, do I want one of those new blushes? I'm trying to wait for the Sephora sale for everything. That's the shade right there. And it just... oh my gosh, it blends so beautifully. I've been into the cream bronzers lately. I have the Chanel one that comes in the little tub. I'm loving that. I am loving shopping my stash, y'all, although I do love getting new things. Another staple in my collection that I haven't talked about in a while, but it is always front and center wherever my makeup is my NARS Afterglow blush palette. I do believe that I like this better than the one that came out in 2023. This wasn't a holiday release though. This came out at the beginning of 2022 and it is going strong. I did a combination of these 2 shades, which we have Exhibit A and Liberté. Yes, or Liberty. I think it's Liberté. But it's a combination of these 2. So I just touched it up just a little bit. Now for lipstick, I am wearing a new lip product. This is the House Labs Lip Oil Faux Hybrid Lip Glaze. No, Mom, faux.
Mom, I asked you for an app.
PhD?
Mom.
Huh?
I asked you for an app.
Where I got faux from? I don't know where I got faux. Uh-huh. You gonna say hi?
Hi.
Okay. Let me see what this lip oil is called because I'm talking about some faux. Oh, it is PhD. All right, it's the PhD Hybrid Lip Oil. This is in the shade Fig. I'm really not impressed by this though. I'll let y'all know. I'm not. I like the one from Summer Fridays better. It's just smoother. The Summer Fridays oil is smoother. This, I mean, it's not really sticky, but I'm just saying, wait for VIB. I was looking at the shade Persimmon in this as well, but I don't know. Okay, now what y'all asked for. Eyeshadow primer is the Glam Light Icing Primer. I'm not sure which shade this is because I can't see it anymore. I have 2 of them, but I can't find my NARS eyeshadow primer. And the Pat McGrath primer is used up, so that's in my empties. All right, and let's go ahead and create a beautiful look since I just feel like playing today. And I came home and cooked tacos. Everybody ate. And y'all know I got that TV in the living room now. So I came home and put on an animal show. It was called This Is Our Planet on Netflix. So I love animal shows. Let me know if you were a fan of Meerkat Manor because that, my friends, was the show. It's actually, I want to say it's on Amazon Prime now. Like on demand. I love meerkats. Like meerkats are one of my favorite animals. Meerkats, flamingos, owls. I want an owl. We're gonna go into Skinner's Saloon which is this shade right here. We are doing a cool tone blue look, if I did not say that already, and I'm certain I did. So look at that, like, it just makes me so happy. The brush I have is a What's Up Beauty R105 brush, and we're just gonna tap in there and tap off the brush. This primer is a little emollient. It's a good primer though. So I just love this shade. I'm just gonna bring what I have over into the inner part of the crease and just kind of buff it up close to the eyebrow, but just keep it more concentrated on this outer corner area. And let's do the inner corner too. Let's do that. Let me know what y'all been watching too. I don't have a whole lot of time to watch TV, but I did start rewatching Power. I'm actually on season 6, and I kind of have it on in the background just kind of to refresh myself. But Raising Kanan just ended, and oh my gosh, I think out of all of the spinoffs from Power, Raising Kanan is just so good to me. Like, I love it. But I love Tommy, the Force. I do like Tariq, you know, in the Ghost spinoff. Like, I'm rooting for him. But in Power, he was really riding my gears in Power, for real. All right, I kind of did not give myself that little opening here, and that's totally fine. Okay, we're gonna go into Calamity Jane, which is the next deepest shade. This might have been the look I did when I used the palette in the video, but I don't even care. You know who I saw use this palette? My friend Melina. Let me find her, because she did a look with this palette, and I was like, I'm pulling this palette out this week. Yes, see this? And look how she used that lighter color. Like, and now that I haven't been buying as many palettes, there's just no obligations right now. I'm just using whatever I want, and it is the best feeling. And really, that's how it should always be. So I've really been feeling kind of weary about purchasing palettes right now, because I'm having such a good time just saying, ooh, what do I want to use today? Whereas before it was like, ooh, I know I need to do a look with this palette, or I need to do 3 looks, and you know, I'm just trying to like pop them out, you know, before I go to work. But right now I've just been using whatever I want. It has been so fun, and that's really how it's supposed to be. So yes, Melina, thank you for the inspo for this look. I am very excited to play with this. All right, so we have a little more depth here, and the way these mattes blend, I mean, they blend so well. I definitely think this is Nomad's strong suit. We're gonna go into Dead Man's Hand, and that's this one here. Even deeper. I'm just gonna take more of a crease brush. I'm gonna use this one from Melt, just so we can really concentrate that on the outer part of the eye. So even deeper here. I'm just putting it like up in the hood, and I'm not going above that. So that's what we are working with, and I love it. I really wish I could have worn this to work today, because I have on like this denim shirt, but then I have on dark denim jeans. So I like mixing the denims. And with this like setup here, we really could use some different shimmers to create, you know, a whole different look. Oh, that would be nice. I really want to do Quicksilver, just because I love this bluish silver, or this gray silver. It's got a blue tone to it. So I'm just gonna keep it monochromatic, but we could even do Tombstone would be nice with this. And you know what else? Copper would be so cute with this look. Those blue brown looks. See, remember when Melt came out with the Blueprint palette? I should do a Do We Still Love Her with that palette, because I love the combination of the blue browns, but performance in that palette was a little bit iffy, because y'all know how Melt rolls. But if they could have had those shimmers right, this Quicksilver shade is is putty. Actually, all of them feel kind of putty-ish. Okay. Well, we're going into Quicksilver. I like the putty formula for here because they really adhere to the eyes. So you see there's no fallout. It's actually sticky. And this is a pretty good formula for Nomad. I think they should probably keep up with this. So these don't have that hard panty thing, but I do have some other palettes because I had pulled out the Verona palette. I didn't use it, but I had pulled it out because I remember that those had some hard panty shades, and I know they did, because their customer service is great, they did resend some of those shadows to people who were too hard pressed. So I love that about Nomad, and I'm just gonna blend it here. That is just gorgeous. I'm sorry. That is a really unique shimmer. Yeah, this almost is feeling a bit wet to the touch. So I really like that. I'm trying to think. Unearthly kind of has some shimmers like this. Not exactly the same feel, but when you put them on, you get that sparkle and, you know, almost that wet, glittery effect without flakes and fallout. And that is, you know, that's an achievement. That's an accomplishment. I mean, and that was just so easy to do. So I'm just taking this What's Up Beauty brush that I was using and just kind of drawing the look together, because that's really the main part of the look. And then I'm gonna just get a brush so we can go ahead and put some of that blue under the lower lashes. I'm gonna just take this brush here. I'm just gonna go under the lashes close to the waterline. I'm going into Skinner's Saloon. That's that gray and blue that we started out with for the transition. And then I'm gonna just go into Calamity Jane. So use that first, and now Calamity Jane just here to connect the outer corner. It's kind of subtle, you can't really see it. And now all we need is an inner corner. And I wonder how this would look. This is called Ghost Town. Might be a bit deep for an inner corner highlight. I think Rhyolite Nevada. Let's do that. This one here. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Because I think Ghost Town just might have been too deep. Let's just see. Yeah, Ghost Town you're not really even seeing. So we'll go with the Rhyolite. Yes, y'all. You probably already know how I feel about this palette. So I'm going to go ahead and get on some liner and some mascara. And we'll answer the question, do we still love her? All right, y'all, I am back with the finished look, and I didn't do anything dramatic. I have the liner from Char. This is from Super Blue, and I use the matte blue, just a light layer in the waterline. And for mascara, I'm using the Lethal Cosmetics mascara in this shade Coil, and it's actually a brown mascara. I kind of forgot that I bought this, and I was like, let me get some wear out of this, you know, before it goes bad. And it's a nice mascara, and I really like brown for mascara. Let me just show you. So can you see it there? Now let's look at this up close. All right, y'all, so to go ahead and answer the question, do we still love her? You already know. The answer is absolutely. We absolutely still love her. I don't think I have heard one person say anything negative about this palette. And last year, Nomad really stepped it up in my book. I've always loved the brands, but 2023, they really did something special with their palettes, and I was just so thrilled, and I'm so glad to be affiliated with the brand and receive PR. Now, you know I have my code, which is FRIZZFACE, but that code doesn't bring anything to me, but it does save 10%. I know that this palette is sold out right now, and I'm hoping that it's not gone for good. But if you have an opportunity to get your hands on this palette, I would say this is totally worth it. It's cool tones, but it's unique. You know, we have our cool tone palettes that we've seen because there was a whole wave of cool tones that was starting to happen at the end of 2023. And I actually got into cool tones in 2023 because up until then I was like, nope, I can't do cool tones. I don't like how they look. You know, I had a really hard time with the Natasha Denona Glam palette. I even pulled that out and came up with a look that I really liked. So I'm really feeling the cool tones, and I just like that it's cool tone, but there's color. And that made me so happy. I think this color story is brilliant. So let me know how you feel about this palette. Did you purchase this palette? Do you have any palettes that you think are similar? Because I can't think of anything that is similar to this palette. This one's in a class of its own. I know we may see similar shades in other palettes, but I can't think of another palette that gives me a similar color story. So let me know. Let me know what you think. You know, part of me wants to pull out Flying Fiddles, but I don't think it's similar. Oh shoot. Let me find Flying Fiddles. All right, y'all, I have Flying Fiddles here. I don't think they're the same at all. I don't know, I was just saying stuff. Let me just show. I don't know why I thought about Flying Fiddles, but hold on. Okay, I mean, they're different, but you know what I'm saying? They could be little partners, right? That's what I think, but I don't know. I just wanted to pull that out while I was thinking about it. I actually need to leave her out because I'm gonna do 2 more looks. Okay, do we still love her? Yes, we do. This was one of Nomad's best palettes to date in my book. So let me know what you think about this look, and let me know how you are doing again in the comment section or the chat. I'm gonna get on out of here because it is 7:13. I need to get these children together. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another Do We Still Love Her video. I hope this was therapy for you. You know it always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you're being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all really soon. Bye.